that's kind of an important wee one. So that is the way that I'm playing this chord is that A is my first finger. Okay, so there. And then my pinky is trying to stretch up to get to that fourth course up here. I'm not too worried if I end up, dampening it a wee bit. Like it's a wee bit, scuffed. It's just the thing that I'm really aiming for is that A. So even if it's a wee bit off, I'm not too worried. The next one is a bit of an unusual one. Yeah, this would be more. Where's the E flat? These are all weird. Yeah. It doesn't want me to choose this one because I have to get rid of this one chord here. But again, if I add this back, yeah, E flat sus2 is a lot more common way of describing this, but I'm not really holding him down, so I'm not going to pretend I am. I'm just going to put him out of the way for a sec. So it's like an E flat sus2 without the third string strum, but of course you're going to strum that, or that second course, you're going to be strumming that. Da, da. And that, of course, is your C. Well, you can, if you want to, put down the your third finger on that first course. If you really want that G to be a proper C5 chord, if you had that G in, but I don't. I just keep it, high and dry. There we go. So bum, dum. So the difference between that chord that's kind of the sound I'm aiming for. So ba bum for the fourth course and da da for the third course. It's kind of nice to be able to do that because if you guys could see my hand position here for this is on the fourth course with the pinky, and this is on the third course with my first finger, and you can see the position of where they are on what frets they're on in the reverse chord up here. And then when I swap over to the next chord, it's the other two fingers that are already in between these two already. They're kind of ready to go down. So it's easy to sort of swap. It'd be interesting to see when I move this down, capo to 2, is that stretchy? Is that possible now? So it'd be more like... this. It's possible, it's a bit more of a stretch. You just have to sort of practice that, but we'll keep it up on the third fret just so we can play along with Olivia. So that's kind of what I'm doing for the third part. I'm not really worried too much. I want it to be more harmonic, that third part, to be a bit more sort of like a climax of the piece. I'm not looking for any counterpoint over that. If you really wanted it, it'd be... So if you find the stretch too much, yeah, it might be nice to go into that. Okay, so we just played from that final section to the end. Let's see. Yeah, so if I was doing it, that. There's quite a few things you could put in there, come to think of it. How complicated do you want it to be? It's really up to yourself. Are you going to add in the... That's kind of nice. Can you even get it in though? It sounds nice, but does it fit into the chord, into the tune? I'm spending too long on that third course. Maybe it's nicer just with one string. Yeah, we'll see.